Here's introduction. How is it possible that, my friend, a skewer takes the form of an arrow and enters the well, and then the skewer gets attached to the skewer like an arrow, and the object that falls in the well is pulled out like a rope by those attached skewer? Asked Nagdanta. You will not be able to understand, Nagdanta. This is a miracle of mantra power. There is nothing surprising in it. You do not know Acharya Drona, son of Bharadvaj Muni, how great a practitioner, archer he is? He is blessed with extraordinary talent. There is nothing miraculous in his act. I know that he is capable in all ways. When he recited the mantra and threw the shovel in the well, that shovel transformed into an arrow due to the effect of his mantra. It is as if when a practitioner does any act with full concentration, it happens. But friend, you are also an archer, son of Nishad king, and are also proficient in your knowledge. But I am ignorant in front of you. Tell me in detail. Laughing, Eklavya said, You are very clever. You want to take advantage of my experience. Actually, Eklavya had seen this scene with his own eyes. He had seen how an ascetic was astonishing the curiosity of the Kaurava princes with his prowess. This son of Nishad king, Eklavya, was a Bhil boy, a brave boy. He used to hunt in the forests, and he had learnt all this from his father. Today, while coming from Hastinapur, when he was passing through the nearby forest, he suddenly saw some commotion and dispute. His advancing steps stopped. Today he had gone to buy iron for his son. He came to know after reaching there that all the iron has been reserved for the weapons of the princes. He was thinking, is this even a thing? It is fine if he is a prince, but will all the work of the subjects be stopped? What kind of a system of governance is this? It was natural for the child Eklavya to rebel, and that is why he was returning empty-handed from the market without fighting. He was lost in his own thoughts. He stopped when he saw some noise and debate happening around him. The princes had wooden sticks in their hands, but they were not playing. Their ball had fallen into the well. They were disappointed, and a divine man with white matted hair, high forehead, tight eyebrows, large eyes, raised nose was standing near them and smiling. It was an open forest area. Where are you talking about, Eklavya? Nagdanta asked. You keep listening, Nagdanta. When you will hear the scene that I have seen with my own eyes, you will also get drowned in the attraction of that miracle. The famous man I am talking about is not an ordinary man. This is the problem with you. You exaggerate things instead of saying them directly. Look, Nagdant, this will surely seem strange to you, but friend, I am unable to tell you the scene I have seen. I saw a virtuous ascetic whom I did not recognize coming towards me from a distance. This was the huge garden near the capital of Hastinapur, where the princes used to learn archery and religious knowledge from the family guru Kripacharya every day. Just then some children ran towards a well. They were peeping into it. They were princes, so I hid myself, but I was watching them completely. When that virtuous ascetic saw those children peeping into the well, how can I tell you now? You will not be able to experience the divine smile on his face, Nagdant. Only I could experience it. Anyway, you listen, what happened? Nagdant asked, how did you know that this divine person asked the same question to those princes? They said to him, why, what happened? Our ball has fallen in the well, Maharaj. Then why don't you take it out? There is water in the well, and we are small too. How will we be able to take the ball out of the well? Why, you are a Kshatriya's son. The bow on your shoulder shows that you are an archer. You can take it out by using your arrow. Sir, Arrows are used to attack the enemy. This is not a toy that can be used to take out a ball fallen in the well. You are mocking us. This was said by one of those princes who is very fat. Then the other one said, "Is this really possible?" Yes, why not? If a person wants, then there is nothing that he cannot do with his efforts. You must know some tantra mantra. The third one said, "I do not know tantra mantra, but yes, I know mantras. And I believe in karma." That virtuous devotee said, "Then please take out our ball." Okay, let's try. As soon as they started moving towards the well, a prince called out, "Hey Nakul, Sahadev, Dushasan, Vikar and brother Yudhishthira, come quickly. These Maharajas will take out our ball from the well." This voice was of Arjuna because the people whom he had called as brother Yudhishthira addressed him as Arjuna. Hearing this call of Arjuna, all the Kaurava princes came there and surrounded that unknown ascetic and stood there. "You were also standing there?" Nagdant asked Eklavya. "No, I was standing behind him in the shade of a dense tree at a distance of a few steps." That great and brave Ragi said to the princes, "Look, if I bring this ball for you, what will you give me in return?" Enthusiastic Arjun said, "You will get whatever you want, but tell me what service will we do for you?" "I will bring your ball. You just bring me a good meal once a day. My wife and child are nearby." "Are you a Brahman, Mahatma?" Arjun asked. "Yes, but how did you know? Who else other than a Brahman can proudly ask for food from Kshatriyas?" "Okay, we will bring food for you." Yudhishthira said, "You bring our ball. Look, all of you bring some pieces of reed." On hearing this from the Mahatma, Arjun and Bhim brought a whole forest of reeds from the nearby bushes. That white Ragi made some sticks out of those reeds and released one stick like an arrow in the water of the well. "Well, so you were amazed to see this scene, Eklavya? You must have seen that it must be a magic stick." Nagdant said, "If I had not seen it, I would have believed you, but I had seen this scene with my own eyes and I had seen that Arjun and Bhim themselves had brought the reeds. Now if there was magic in the hands of that ascetic, then I have no objection in believing it. Anyway, leave it. Tell me what happened next." After one stick, they kept throwing the second, third, fourth, fifth stick, and when the sticks started appearing above the edge of the well, the ascetic pulled those pieces of reed in such a way as if he was pulling a rope. And then while pulling it, the ball tied to the reed came up in no time. Well, this is a very strange thing. Then those brave singers must have been fed. Yes, but before that they would throw a stone in the well and break it with the stick and pull the ball up with the other stick. All these games were new for those children and their curiosity was natural. Then seeing Karna coming, Arjun asked him to stand there. Arjun said to the brave singer, "We all want that we too should perform a similar miracle." "Well, tell me who all are you?" they asked. Yudhishthira said, "Mahatma, we are Pandavas, sons of King Pandu." When Arjun and the other four introduced themselves, Dushasan said, "Mahatma, we are Kauravas, sons of Dhritarashtra." The ascetic introduced himself to all of them one by one. Now the ascetic said, "Now you tell me, would you like to know the person standing in front of you?" Arjun said, "You must be a saint, and we had heard from our Kulguru Kripacharya that our Guru Acharya Dronacharya will also come to Hastinapur someday." On this Drona said, "Yes, I am Dronacharya. I have done this only for the test." "Are you the same Guru Dronacharya whose disciple was Lord Parshuram?" Are you the exclusive disciple of the same person who studied archery from Lord Parshuram? Arjun asked. Yes, son, I am the same and I have come here to teach you archery soon. Yudhishthira asked, Gurudev, what do you want from us? We are all present in your service. Son, I don't want your service. I only want true love for me in your heart and the feeling of obedience. When you are filled with love for me, I will get everything myself. All this respect and wealth are insignificant in front of your love and affection. Yudhishthira said to Arjun, Arjun, arrange for a good place so that Gurudev can practice his knowledge there. And in the meantime, Maharaj Dhritarashtra and Mother Kunti should be informed that Gurudev has arrived. On this, Arjun and Bhima went to find a good place for Gurudev. Well, Eklavya, then you have returned from there. Nagdant asked. What do you think? Should I have come back? Eklavya said laughing. That is what I think. No, Nagdant. I just stayed there and I saw that Dronacharya was telling the princes that I will stay in Hastinapur for some time so that I can teach you and other princes the art of archery. And then I saw that the Kaurava and Pandav princes had gathered around Dronacharya. After some time I returned from there, but the scene I had seen remained in my mind. I am sure that under the guidance of a guru like Dronacharya, the Pandavas and Kauravas will become proficient in archery. Nagdant listened to Eklavya carefully and understood that Eklavya's mind had also awakened the desire to acquire knowledge from Gurudev Dronacharya. If you like the story, then subscribe to the channel for more interesting stories.